And a major news break coming in from Canada, where a recent attack by the Khalistani extremists on the Hindu devotees at the Hindu Sabha temple in Brampton has sparked strong condemnation from the Hindu Canadians and the majority of the Sikh Canadians. In a statement, the Canadian MP Chandra Arya stated that the attack should not be framed as a conflict between the Hindus and Sikhs, but should be looked as a case of Khalistani extremism. He called for greater awareness of the distinction between the vast majority of Sikh Canadians and the extremist elements of the Khalistani movement, urging the public to unite against this threat to both the communities. A major development coming in from Canada, where Canadian MP Chandra Arya has condemned the attack on the Hindus in the Hindu temple in Brampton last Sunday, which called for attention across the globe with extremism related to Khalistani elements rising in Canada. The Trudeau government has been facing a lot of heat from not only his fellow countrymen, but also from India and other countries which have highlighted the rising violence against Hindus in Canada. Let's listen in to what the Canadian MP Chandra Arya had to say. Listen in.
On behalf of Hindu Canadians and vast majority of Sikh Canadians, I again strongly condemn the attack by Khalistani extremists on Hindu devotees at the Hindu Sabha temple in Brampton. Politicians are deliberately avoiding, recognizing and mentioning Khalistanis as responsible for this attack, or are shifting the blame to other entities. They are misleading Canadians by framing this as an issue between Hindus and Sikhs. This is not true. Throughout the history, Hindus and Sikhs have been connected through family relationships and shared social and cultural ties. It is common to see Hindus visiting Sikh Gurudwaras and Sikhs visiting Hindu temples. Politicians may try their best to divide Hindus and Sikhs. We can and must prove them wrong. Hindus and Sikhs have been united throughout history, are united today, and will continue to be united in the future. We, as Hindus and Sikhs, will not and should not allow vested interest to divide us for their political gain. Politicians are portraying Hindus and Sikhs as opposing sides regarding the attack on the temple by Khalistani extremists. This picture is simply not true. The two sides are actually Hindu Canadians and vast majority of Sikh Canadians on one side and the Khalistanis on the other. Sikh community leader and former British Columbia Premier Ujjal Dosanjh said that a silent majority of Sikhs do not want to have anything to do with Khalistan, and that they just don't speak out because they're afraid of violence and violent repercussions.
Viewers, you're just listening to Canadian MP Chandra Arya, who put forth his opinion about the attack that took place on last Sunday, where the Hindus were attacked at the Hindu Sabha temple in Brampton, with Justin Trudeau condemning the attack. In fact, even the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, had condemned the attacks and that highlighted the rising violence against the Hindu community in Canada amid the rising elements of Khalistani extremism. With the rising Khalistani extremism elements across Canada. Now, Chandra Arya has come forward saying that there is no problem or any issue between the Sikh community and the Hindus at this point in Canada, and the Justin Trudeau government, which has been facing a lot of flack from not only his countrymen in Canada, which also took a political downturn with everyone accusing him despite condemning.